I'm a ninja. Only a ninja can stop a ninja. Just kidding. Pretty much anything can stop a ninja. At least a ninja in this game. So, I just thought I'd do a quick video. This is the second lower shrine. As you know, there was a guardian here, but I dispatched him. Some of the big guys, when you kill them, they're done, and others don't. I don't really understand why, but I think if you see them in the game where they haven't formed, like you don't see them, like if you look down there, you can see there's a. You could. I'll show you in a second, but. Is he coming yet? There he is. So that guy there, he's formed, like he's not like a swirling pile of mists. So typically if you see a swirling pile of mists and you kill or defeat that boss once he materializes, he pretty much goes. He's done. It's a one-time boss, or sub-boss, or mini-boss, or whatever you want to call him. But those guys tend to regenerate every time you redo the level. So he's always going to be there. But these are guys we don't technically have to fight because we can just run past these guys. Although, personally, I've leveled several times killing them. And they're not hard to farm. Some of them drop. I use this on the top of my bottom left menu there. I see this little grenade. I use that to quite good effect. It's like a fire incendiary grenade, and I usually let him go past because there's another guy there. The only thing I don't like about this sort of approach that I've done is that you can't access your stores. So I have like a lot of stores built up for consumables, and I can't get at them without actually backing out of the level and going back to the main area, like the main title screen, which is painful because you'd lose your progress or where you are in the you know, so like arrows and things like that. So you have to grind to get them if you want to, like for me, when I wanted to keep my guy close to that shrine without us having to sort of run back through the entire area ourselves to fight the boss, get together, I wanted to be able to stay in that area, so I couldn't really. So like I'll show you my thing here. Use this to fairly good effect, I hope. Drop another one on him since he's not burning too much right now. Gotta be careful of those areas that he does that because you can't regain your key there, which of course you need to kill him. Oh shit! I normally don't get hit by him. That was just my own fault. So some of these other guys on this level are like these guys all regenerate. This guy over here is actually really tough. He's killed me a few times, but I can get him. I just gotta draw him out and be a little careful. But essentially we have a pretty free walk to the boss here. And yeah, I did that with the bats only because the bats actually do damage to you. Not only do they knock you off a precipice or a cliff or a wall or whatever embankment, they actually will do damage to you too. So So anyway, we can run basically free here. Now there's a guy up there that will throw a grenade at us, so we gotta be careful. But yeah, so we got a free run to the boss. There was a guardian watching. I forgot about those bets. There was a free. I forgot about those bets too. So anyway, I remember those bets. Stupid bets. There is, I can't remember where, but if you break this stuff down, I found a couple Kodamis hiding behind those. So I actually got a couple more Kodamis on my shrine. I can't honestly remember which one of those I broke, but I actually found Kodami, but he was, I'm pretty sure it was down in this bottom level that I broke that stuff, and he was hiding behind it. It could have been on the upper level. I can't remember for sure. At least we don't have to start way up here and run down through all these guys. Because some of them you just can't avoid. Like there's a guy up here that regenerates every time. I've killed him a bunch of times. This guy. I don't like fighting on that ledge. It's painful. But there's a guy right here. A big demony guy or whatever. He's no problem to kill, just he regenerates all the time, so. Big guy down there with the axe, he regenerates all the time. The Kodami could have been up here. He might have, no, I don't think he was behind the mushrooms, so I think he was actually behind that stuff down below, so it must have been on the lower level. Oh, grab me. I'm trying to block him. Actually, I don't know if you can block those, to be honest with you. I've had that happen before. I think I'm blocking it, but they seem to grab onto you anyway. It's not like they're attacking, I guess, or grappling you or whatever, so. So anyway, that's basically where I am, the upper level there. So we have a pretty clear path to the boss. To drop down here. There was a guy guarding this, of course, and he's dead, so. I'll have to do something with my build. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Status. Been focusing on dexterity because it benefits my ninjutsu, but I want to put some stuff on probably skill because I get some ninja points with that, but I also get some additional ki and stuff, which I don't tend to get with dexterity. In some of my attacks with my Kusarigama, benefit from more ki because I can do you know, more swings and more hits. But anyway, that's where I am right now. I don't know what level you are. I can't remember where we were when I started to just farm around this area a little bit, but I'm level 42, so might be a couple levels above where you are. Hopefully there's no issue with leveling. I don't think I'm 10 levels above where you were, but I might be 5 or 6 maybe. But but also with my ninja armor, I don't really have any physical defense. I have like super light armor, so I'm super fast. Like I can move around really good and get out of the way of things a lot of times as long as I'm paying attention. But in certain attacks, I mean, I can't block certain attacks, but I'm sort of limited with my blocks. But I can sneak in and sneak out pretty fast, and I think with my grenades, I might be, if we can find a way to sort of stall that speedy woman there, we might be able to, I might be able to hit her a few times with the grenades, and that might do, because right now I've got 10 of them, so I farm them here actually. This guy's a grenade thrower, so he drops them quite frequently. There's one there. So it goes to my storehouse. So I don't know how many I have in my storehouse. Probably quite a few. Like, if I use them on this level, I won't have them for the boss fight. So I kind of build it back up. But I got the max I can carry right now, which is 10. But often he drops anywhere from 2 to 3 at a time. So I've stocked up quite a few. So when we do play co-op sort of stuff, I will have some of them available. And they do pretty good damage. I'd say they do probably anywhere from 100 to 200 points of damage, and they stay active, so they constantly continue to do damage for, depending on the resistance that the target has, but some more so than others. But some guys will just keep burning as you go. You can just back away and watch their health go down, right, to the point where they can't either defend against a real simple attack, or they just simply die on their own. And if you see my left bottom menu there, I've got my elixirs on the top, but also on the left I've got 7 little shuriken, which is one of the jutsus I learned, which is kind of like a stone in some ways. You can just throw it at a target. It'll draw single targets out, but it also does pretty decent damage. And I can only get 7 of them, but I can continually reuse them. Like every time I pray at the shrine, it replenishes my 7 automatically. And I really like the one on the right. The opposite looks like a little face. It's like a fire mask where basically you can breathe fire on a close melee opponent, and it does really good damage too. Like, it's those big boulder guys down there. Like, I can light those guys up really good with that. But I mean, I only had, I think, 5 or 6 of them, and I've used whatever 3 or 4 of them already, and I haven't been able to replenish them. So I don't know where I got those at. I don't know how often they drop, or if I can buy them later, if I go back out to the blacksmith or vendor, whatever they're called. I mean, I've got lots of gold, so I mean, theoretically speaking, I should be able to pick some up, but there's also, this game has like, I'm picking up wood and lacquer and rope and ingots, so obviously when you go back to the blacksmith, you can actually build and construct things, or maybe you can, I don't know exactly yet, I haven't gotten there, so, but I've picked up quite a bit of that kind of stuff, you know. So obviously there's I forget what you call that, but not construction, but what's it called, shit. So like, I'm doing 1,558 points of damage when I drop quality ingot on that guy. So if I can drop on a guy from above, it's a lethal hit. Even if I dropped on one of those big demons up there, if I was somehow able to drop on their head, that would be a death blow. What is it called? Not farming. Crafting. That's what you call it, crafting. So you can obviously do crafting in this game. I just don't know to what extent and what you can craft. I don't know if you can craft items for yourself, or whether you can craft, you know, added bonuses to your items. I get rid of my stuff. I don't hold on to it. Oh, I got some arrows. And I got some rifle ammunition. That's awesome. I've also killed all the revenants on this level. So, and I was mistaken before. The revenants don't drop all that gear. So when you look at the Revenant picture, or the Revenant icon, and it shows, you know, the whatever 4 or 5 items that are in a circle, that it's like you said, I think one of those items can end up being a drop. So usually I've killed them all just for the sake of killing them. You don't get a lot of M-Reader for them, but I've gotten drops from every one of them. And some of them are quality drops. Some of them you're going to get like a purple drop, which is obviously the highest sort of level of item you can get. There's also some stuff. There's more grenades there. There's also shit, I forgot what I was gonna say. There's also there's some items you can equip. Well, not just weapons, but armor, anything magical, I guess. As well as some jutsus you can learn, and some Kodami blessings you can get that actually increase the types of drops you get. So right now I've got some of them maxed out to give me the best I can get, but that doesn't mean that It's only by a couple of percentage points. So. Anyway, I know this is getting boring watching me drop on this guy. I'm just wasting time here talking to you, but so I'll sign off. Do one more drop here. Boom. I've got some quality lacquer for some crafting, I guess, which I'll have to check when we get out of the main menu and stock up in the blacksmith or something. But yeah, so that's where I am, and hopefully if you have time this weekend to get an hour or two or a couple or whatever, I can get up early on Saturday and or Sunday and play a little bit, get you caught up, and hopefully we can make a run to the boss. I'll try to watch a video, see if I can get any insight as to what to do against her. Maybe you can do the same, but I'm a lot quicker and can obviously do a little more damage than I did before. However, I am soft at the moment, although I could put on my gold armor if I wanted to right now and go into fight the boss and have a little bit more, you know. But if I think if we tactically had her stationary attacking you, like if she did her fast move where she jumps towards you and then I hit her with a fire grenade, maybe that would help. But I also just thinking now, maybe that would also catch you on fire. I'm not really sure how that would work, because I mean she moves around really fast. I think if I tried to target her under normal circumstances, she'll probably move as soon as I try to throw my grenade. But if we knew she was preoccupied with one of the two of us, we could probably hit her with other items. But anyway, we can work on that later, and hopefully the day's treating you well, and I'll sign off for now. All right, talk to you later. Boop.
Okay, so for us to use your husband's
Da-da-ba, gotta stop.